Good morning. Well, I woke up this fine morning. We're going to be going to the Korbel Winery with Sue's sister. Should be an exciting time, but actually we have more exciting times coming up. This particular campground we're in, which is actually a really nice KOA, has something weird in it that we've never encountered before, and that is we're in a section that has really big rigs, but apparently they didn't have the right pumping or the right sewer system or the right gravity going in their favor. So what they have is they have a system where a pumper truck will be coming down this road in back of me and will be emptying me out. Now, we have pretty much gotten in the habit of always waiting until our tanks are full so that we don't have any issues by the tank not flowing out properly by having a good enough, let's call it, load in it. So it's been a little bit of a challenge here. I've had to wake up early on certain days and hook up a hose assembly that's included in our rig to be able to help flush the system out. I have to hook up a hose with fresh water that attaches to this connection here and artificially fill my tank. You can see right now I have fresh water 25, I have gray 38. I just artificially filled that with water. Oh, excuse me, that's gray, and here's the one I artificially filled with water. So it does the trick. So the excitement ensues. As soon as the pumper truck comes here and does its business, we're going to be on our way. The satisfying sound of the pumper truck coming down the pike. That's when you know you're ready to go, so to speak. Okay, so in the spirit of continued great YouTube community standards, we're not going to show any of the pumping process. Just trust me, it's been done, and we're going to get this show on the road. Come on, let's go to the Korbel Winery. Fancy to me. Where are we going, Sue?
All right, we are now at the Korbel Winery. Which city is this? Guerneville.
Hey, wait a second. Who are you talking to on off camera there? Oh.
So, take two. We're at the Korbel Winery in Guerneville, California. And we're going to the visitor center. This place is huge. The Korbel Winery's been around for 137 years. That's a long time. Trees probably longer. Korbel Champagne Cellars is a winery that primarily manufactures California champagne since 1882. The winemakers in California have been producing champagne, also known as sparkling wine, since about 1860s. For a bottle of sparkling wine to be called champagne, it has to be made in Champagne, France, and it has to be produced using an exact method. Korbel was able to get around that. There is a 100-year-old loophole that allows Korbel to legally use the champagne label. The catch is, if a producer like Korbel had used the name Champagne prior to 2006, they could continue to use the Champagne name on their label, indefinitely. Not that France liked that. But Korbel uses the exact method and also makes sure that everyone knows it's California champagne. Korbel is also the top brandy maker in the United States. Unfortunately, brandy tasting is not allowed at the winery.
Okay, so we're at the Korbel Winery here, and I stopped at the front desk here, and all I wanted to do was buy a postcard. But because I'm from Wisconsin and this is my favorite brandy, I thought I would buy it here so that it tastes even better every time I have it. Although I gotta tell you, it's a relatively small bottle, and when you drink it like this, like I do, probably only lasts a few days.
Wisconsin is responsible for 90% of the world's brandy consumption. The Director of Public Relations here at Korbel says Wisconsin is their #1 state. It's got to be the brandy old fashions. So now we're at the Russian River Rose Garden. Nothing but roses. Russian River Rose Company is located in Healdsburg, California. It's about 70 miles north of San Francisco, and it's a family-run nursery started in 1990. How's it smell? Awesome. Perfect. Perfect beauty. Right, this video is going to be about Bonnie smelling roses. They offer a number of events in the fall and spring, and we were lucky enough to be there in May for their Peak Bloom Perfume Rose Oil Harvest demos.
We're going to the barn for a rose distillation demonstration.
Distillation? What is that? Actually, the rose oil is being extracted through distillation using steam.
The apparatus that we use for extracting the oil out of the rose. So today we're going to stuff this still, and you will be able to get two sensations that you will never be able to get off the internet. You'll be able to feel these roses. They feel like velvet. You'll be able to smell the roses, which you can't get off. The first step is put the roses in. Then we're going to put in some water, and we're going to boil the water, and it boils like a walk on the wild side. Come on, come on, don't you sit there.
You're gonna stand on the table?
Oh my gosh, is that velvety? Highly recommend everybody needs to come touch these.
Oh, and
You get in
smell them.
there.
Oh my
Oh yeah.
Okay, now you might want to stoop down a little bit to get the house in the background. Okay.
How was it, girls?
Oh my God, they were velvety. Mark, go touch them. I'll take a video of you. Go touch them.
It smells.
Was it like the cheese?
Okay.
Velveeta?
Way
It was
better.
smooth,
Way
but
better.
way better, yeah.
All right.
What do you think, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
They have a collection of over 650 varieties of roses, from native species to ancient roses, giant roses to micro minis. So it's not just about the roses. We've got irises happening here too. Wow. Okay, we're now in Santa Rosa and we're at the Charles Schultz Museum. And look who's here with us. There's another peanut.
When I woke up this morning, this is where I was. I woke up here because I didn't do the dishes last night, but I did them this morning, and I'm out just like him.
Woo! Out of the doghouse.
Out of the doghouse.
Wow. Look who's here.
Okay, so you take a penny and you get a special Peanuts engraved message on your penny.
This is America for you, because not only do you have to put the penny in that they're going to mush, but you put 50 cents in for the privilege.
For them to mush it.
I want a business like that.
Yeah. I'll mush your $10 bill for you.
So here's a mural that actually has 3,588 ceramic tiles from different daily strips that Charles Schultz did. And when you stand back, you can see these strips actually make the image of Charlie Brown trying to kick the football. The early Peanuts. There's a permanent installation on the second floor of the museum, which is a recreation of Charles Schultz's studio in Santa Rosa, California. Here it has on display his personal items, a drawing board, the media he used, and memorabilia. I love seeing where creative people work, and this was said to be Schultz's refuge. So as an artist, it's really cool to see the original work here. You can see how he kind of cut and paste the title in and added clouds, because it's the same one on several different videos, or several different panels. You can see where he did some whiteout. It's just really cool to see. These are his lines. Psychiatric help, only 5 cents. Lucky us. Looks like the doctor is in.
Any questions, people?
Ooh, I don't think so.